Well, guys, it turns out I made another custom. My custom take and play Glynn. Now, I know what you're thinking. ScienTube07, what compels you to make this model of Glynn even though there is a Trackmaster rendition of Glynn? Well, let me tell you. It was hotly debated by Thomas fans that the Trackmaster Glynn was awful. You want to know why? Watch one of tons of Trackmaster's videos. Link in the description. Anyways, moving on. I didn't want to buy the Trackmaster Glynn mainly because, like I said, it just looked awful. And also because those eBay prices are steep. Like, seriously, 236 quid for a Trackmaster Evolution Glynn, bit of a scam. But I must say, though, the model does look pretty bad, and I think it deserved to be steep. So I decided to make my own take and play Glynn. Also, there was someone that inspired me to make this model. Fan of Thomas 31. On his old channel, Elijah Spears, he made a video called How to Make a Take and Play Glynn. I made my first impression on a take and play Glynn. I followed all the directions Fan of Thomas 31 gave to me, and it started out as a bit of an eyesore. It didn't look that accurate, but it looked good, and it was also a bit short. But after looking at Glynn's design from the show, I noticed that on my original model, it was more colorful. So I decided to rid away all the colors and find more of my red Lego pieces. And yes, I did have less Lego pieces as usual. Also, yes, I know that he has red wheels, and I know he has side rods, but the reason why I didn't include them is mainly because, well, take and plays don't have side rods. And also because there was no way for me to take off that bogey. Even though there may be some colors in this model that Glynn doesn't have in the actual show, like for example, he has some blue, green, lime green, and some other colors, I don't care. At least when I made the original model, it had like purple, orange, yellow, and the rest of the other mentioned colors. So I decided to rid those colors out and decided to make it a bit more original. But anyways, moving on, what do I think about the width and height? Well, it's actually perfect. It's just like in this show, and it's nice and tall, even with that vertical boiler. Yes, I know I didn't make the vertical boiler a cylinder. Instead, I made it a rectangular prism in a vertical position, but it works. Besides, I didn't have a circular piece. I mean, I recall having one, but then I sold it to someone for some reason. Anyways, in person, do I like this model? Well, yes. It's more accurate, and it also has that mouth. Yes, I know you can't see it in a few areas, but it's still there. Especially even when put afar, and even up close sometimes. But just remember that black thing under the eyes is the mouth. It's not a mustache, even though it slightly looks like one, but it's a mouth. I also add an extra headlamp. Anyway, overall, I give this a 7 out of 10. The reason that is mainly because, 1, for the face, and 2, for most of the things. Rather than that, it turns out, I didn't like the chassis a bit. I didn't like those yellow buffers. They're not even accurate. And also, the colors. I need to work on that, but it doesn't blog about how beautiful this is. Also with that boiler, it isn't squashed like the one in the Trackmaster version. Eek! But it still works. Anyways, this has been my contribution to your day today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.